Today we're exploring the Chicago suburbs at Lynfred Winery in Roselle, where we're going to take a tour and see how wine's made and also do a little wine tasting. Lynfred Winery is a family-owned winery. It's named after its founders, Lynn and Fred Kohler. What was originally intended to be Lynn and Fred's retirement hobby soon became the Lynfred Winery. The Kohlers moved into the Roselle location in 1977 and opened their doors to the public on October 14, 1979. Christina, I'm really excited to be here and show our viewers the winemaking process. Walk us step by step on how you make the wine.
Absolutely. Well, first I'm going to pour you a little bit of our wine because I sound better if you have some wine in your glass. We are what's called an urban winery, so we actually bring all the grapes to us. We've been doing this for 35 years. We purchase all the grapes. We produce, so on average, about 30,000 cases of wine a year, and we produce over 80 different varieties, and we do all the processing.
So all of it's done here?
All of it is done here on site at Lynfred Winery in Roselle. And if you'd like, I'll take you to the fermentation room and show you how it's done.
Great, let's do it. All right, Christina, I'm ready to start my tour. Tell us what room we're in now.
Well, this is actually my favorite room because this is where the wine begins. This is the fermentation room. And if you notice, there aren't really any oak barrels in here. This is all stainless steel.
No.
A lot of people think of oak barrels when they think about wine, but very honestly, your stainless steel tanks are where a lot of the fermentation begins.
What is fermentation?
That's a great question. Fermentation for wine, especially, if we take, for instance, a red grape, we'll take that red grape, we'll crush it up, and we'll pump it, for instance, into a stainless steel tank like the one behind me here, and then we do what's called inoculation, and that's where we take a yeast and we inoculate the grapes, so we put the yeast into the juice, and that is where the yeast converts the sugar into alcohol. And that's where your wine begins.
That's where you get your wine as opposed to like a grape juice.
Exactly, exactly.
So Christina, we're in the barrel room. Tell us what the barrels do for wine.
Absolutely. Well, just like a chef uses seasonings and spices to add pizzazz to his dish, that's exactly what a winemaker does to add pizzazz to their wine. So when you put wine into a barrel, what happens is the barrel actually gives flavor to the wine. So we have a little over 1,000 oak barrels, and if you notice, this is just some of them. We have tunnels that run along here with all the barrels in them. So we use different kinds of barrels, French oak, American oak, and we also use hybrid barrels. There's some new things we're doing called low aroma barrels.
So how long does the wine stay in the barrel?
So you're looking 2 to 3 years most of the time for the wines in the barrels.
All of that to make a glass of wine.
All of that to make a beautiful glass of wine.
So we're at the last step of the winemaking process, the bottling line. Tell us about that.
So when the wine is ready, the winemaker will make his big blend, his big batch, and we'll put it into a tank, and then we pump it into our bottling line. This bottling line, can you believe we used to bottle everything by hand?
I can't believe that, no.
Until about 15 years ago. This machine comes from Italy. Most of our winemaking machines do. And when it's moving its fastest, it can go anywhere from 35 bottles a minute, about 2,500 bottles an hour.
Well, that wraps up my tour. Free cellar tours are available Saturday and Sunday afternoons at 2 and 4 p.m. Call ahead November and December. Lynfred also offers wine tastings.
A toast to you.
Toast to you too.
To your
Cheers.
Chicago weekend.
Thank you. Cheers. And finally, you can do some shopping in their gift shop. See? Now you discovered a new place to visit in the Chicago suburbs, Lynfred Winery in Roselle, where you could take a tour, do a wine tasting, and also do some shopping in their gourmet gift shop. And if Roselle's too far from you, check them out in their other locations in Wheeling, Wheaton, and Naperville. Thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, have a great day.